Neville has been burning it up in the Cruiserweight division ever since coming back and making his return. He took over 205 Live. He had a good, real long rivalry against Rich Swann, where basically he overtook him to become the new Cruiserweight champion. And here we are going into WWE Fastlane 2017. He's going to be going up against Jack Gallagher. If anybody has won over the WWE Universe since the Cruiserweight Classic, it's been Jack Gallagher. To me, honestly, if there wasn't a Cruiserweight division, if there wasn't that Cruiserweight Classic, and Gallagher was just the guy that came off the street, rose to the developmental, and got put on the main roster, I think that this guy, honestly, would be getting over, and people would be wanting to see him more. Since he's, buried on 205 Live, I think that, honestly, he is a definite fan favorite of the people that are watching. But if you drop this guy, like when he popped up at the Royal Rumble, he didn't really get that big of a response because people really didn't know who the dude was. I'm not trying to knock him too much. To me, honestly, I mentioned this in the kickoff special match where I talked about the fact that it was Rich Swann and Tozawa, and then you had Brian Kendrick and Noam Dar going at it. Where the hell is Cedric Alexander? I think that Alexander, honestly, is a really good rising star. There's a lot of good matches when I watch his highlights. I wouldn't be surprised if Neville is able to pull out the victory here. But as hot as Neville is, if anybody's going to beat him, Jack Gallagher, being the most over guy on the show, is possibly going to be the guy who does it. But then again, when I look at this guy, he's not a guy that you would think WWE would have faith in, that is going to be able to carry a brand. So I'm going to be going with Neville. I think that's the easy pick to keep the Cruiserweight Championship here, and see what happens in this one.